Welcome back to another episode of Adoptions from the Heart TV. I'm your host, Amanda Aliberti. Today we are super excited because we get to sit down with birth grandmother Sandy. Sandy's granddaughter was placed for adoption back in July of 2017, and she's here to tell her story. So Sandy, can you tell us a little bit about your experience with adoption?
Yes, the Savannah was born in July, and she was my youngest son's daughter that he had with a friend. They decided to give her up for adoption. We were not happy about it, my husband and I, and we tried to talk to our son and everything. It ate at me, probably made me mad, disappointed and stuff, and then thinking, well, if we kept her, there'd be bottles, there'd be diapers, there'd be toys, there would be all kinds of baby things. So needless to say, they did finally give her up for adoption, and they went to two good people, so I can't complain. I've met most of them. They're from Philly, two guys, and after I met them, it was like a ton of bricks was lifted off of me, because I worried about where she was, who she was with, just like you would your own child and stuff, and her future and stuff. So when we sat down, talked to them, we got to hold her, we got to feed her, we passed her around. Paul's other children, he had 3 other children, they all held her, kissed her, and loved her. And they asked about her all the time, about Savannah, and if she's going to school, what she's doing. And all of them they send us pictures every 6 months or so, and I mean a lot of pictures. And they put a little note with it. Oh, she's walking, she's talking, she's this, she's that. So you're kind of going on the journey with them. So I'm not worried about her, So now that that's cleared up, we're in the process now of, we get together like every 6 months. We might meet at a park. We might meet here in the office. We met at Brouhaha, so, wherever we can meet, and they've been really good. They bring her into Delaware, which they're in Pennsylvania, and like I said, we get to see her. We give her gifts. Of course, the last time we seen her, I think it was right after holidays, and we gave her an Eagles cheerleading outfit, because we're an Eagles family. So she's 2 years old, and she's happy. I think she looks like my sister. Oh, my mom, who's 91, got to see her the last time, so that was really important. And the only regret I have, my husband never got to hold her.
Yeah.
So he passed away, but that's the only regret. So I know she's in a good place. Mm-hmm. I'm happy about it, so.
Would you say your perception of adoption changed from when you first heard that they were going to make this plan till now? How would you say your, viewpoint on adoption has changed?
Drastic, because I wanted to kick their butt. I was like, what? I'm like, no. And we're this is our first generation of doing this. Mm-hmm. And so, once, like I said, that initial meeting of meeting them, knowing what they do for a living, knowing the area they live in and stuff,
You feel relieved.
Yes,
okay.
I know that they can afford to take care of her financially. They're smart enough. I know they're smart enough to have a plan in place for her future, and stuff. So that's what's, important. I think sooner or later she's going to want to, she'll be at an age where she wants to, she has questions, wants to know about her family, about her father, about her mother, and, she's going to want to see her brothers, so, which is good. But
yeah, many people don't realize that open adoption extends beyond just the biological parents, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, as a birth grandmother, how important is it that you can still partake in seeing Savannah and having that open relationship?
so important, because first of all you do is got to look at her. I mean, I can't even remember. I think we've seen her 3 times as of right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think once did we see her fussing, crying, and she's very sociable, you know, for somebody who don't see somebody like, you know, every 6 months.
Yeah.
Or what have you. So
Okay.
she was, you know, she knows what she wants. You know, you can see her developing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course we all say that kid's smart, but that kid's smart. You know, so.
Do you have any advice for other family members of birth parents who, you know, are skeptical about adoption, you know, still really in that place of being angry or frustrated? Do you have any advice for them?
It's only going to free you up to find the answers.
Okay.
And the answers are with the person or people that have adopted them.
Right.
Because, you know, you can look at somebody and have a conversation and judge, is this a good person? The most important thing, I think, is you need to meet them.
Yeah.
You know, even if you have to force yourself to do it, because it's an extension of your family.
Right.
I feel both of them are part of us.
Absolutely.
You know, they're not all up in us, but you know, and I'm hoping this continues.
Absolutely.
For, you know, forever.
Yeah. Well, she sounds like an amazing little girl, and I'm so happy that you get to still be involved in her life.
I hope for always.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story, and
You're
we're
welcome.
hopeful this can help other birth families. Thanks so much, and tune in next week.
Okay.